I had a very interesting realization today about procrastination and productivity. I'm gonna share it with you in a minute, and for some of you, this might be a game changer, but it comes with a story. 3 months ago, just before the summer had started, I was in a car driving back to my hometown and I was excited because I had the entire routine for my summer planned out so I could have the most fun possible while being as productive as I could possibly be. And yet I wasn't. I was for a moment, but then I fell into drinking, staying up late, all these degenerate bad habits that I was never usually doing, and just like that, I stopped working out, I stopped making videos, I was in a rut. Now, this wasn't like me, I never skipped a single gym session before, and I don't drink. And now look at me, I'm ashamed, I'm completely changed. What happened? And then it hit me. I haven't changed. I just changed my environment. Now let me explain how this applies to you as well. All these things that make up your day-to-day life are the things that ultimately make up who you are. You know the saying that you are the sum of 5 people that you hang out with the most? Well, you're also the sum of all the habits that you do during the day. You are also how messy your room is, in a way. I know this might sound funny right now, but think about it. There is a reason everybody tells you to clean your room. I worsened my habits during the summer, and so my productivity got completely destroyed. But for some people, might even including you watching this video, yes you, your habits might be horrible right now. But in this scenario, this is actually good news, because that means that there is a lot of things you can do to increase your productivity. So if I was you, I would be excited right now. So if you really want to be successful, you need to be productive. And if you want to be productive, you need to set up your life in a way that's best for your productivity. Does that make sense? Okay. So you need to take it seriously. I will give you the things that changed in my habits during the summer that made me into the unproductive pig that I was, and that I needed to change so I could get enough productivity to at least record this video right now and make it. The first kind of obvious one is the degenerate habits like drinking, doing drugs, smoking, things like that. You know what I'm talking about. So for example, drinking, as I said, I fell into that this summer. It's not like I became an alcoholic or something, but I drank a few times, I got drunk a few times. And not really like me because I'm against getting drunk, so it's kind of hypocritical in a way. The obvious thing is that if you wake up a morning after drinking all night, you're barely going to function, let alone be able to do productive work. So it goes without saying that drinking and getting drunk is not good for your productivity. Now, most of the other guys on YouTube and these self-help gurus are gonna tell you like, you're gonna not drink for the entire month and do productive work, and then you're gonna get completely destroyed on the last day. No. That's not the advice that I'm going to give you here. My honest advice, do you want to hear my honest advice? You should never get drunk again. And I'm not saying this to you from a high horse, from a high standpoint looking down to you. I cannot say that because I admitted to getting drunk this summer even though I didn't want to. So I'm saying this to you from a face-to-face perspective. Let's never get drunk again, bro. The next obvious thing that I have on my list is the sleep schedule, because if your sleep schedule is horrible, how you gonna do productive work, bro? While I was there, my sleep schedule was absolutely horrendous. I was staying up till like 5 or 6 a.m. When I would go to bed, there was already sun outside, so I would shut the window and I would put a little mask on my eyes so the sun doesn't bother me while sleeping. And then I would sleep to like 3 p.m., 4 p.m. I would wake up to 5 missed calls from my family calling me for lunch, and I would just ignore them again and fall back to sleep. And I felt like a complete degenerate pig after that. And of course, you can guess how much productive work I did after waking up at 4 p.m. Right now, it's 6 p.m. The sun isn't out yet, and I'm here doing work, but I'm doing it after sleeping for 9 hours. So I do suggest that you fix your sleep schedule and you wake up early and you do your productive work early in the morning where you're still not distracted while there is nobody texting you. You don't have to do 5 a.m., 6 a.m. You can do 7, 8, whatever works for you, but I would suggest the earlier the better. But of course, make sure to get enough sleep during the night. And now, since we're on the topic of mornings, something that ties into the mornings, which is the morning routine. My morning routine was non-existent, obviously, because I was waking up at 3 p.m., 4 p.m., which is not a morning. Right now, my morning routine is like 30 minutes before I start the work. I go do the basic things, the hygiene, the meditation, the journaling. I would get some sun in my eyes, but the sun is not out yet, so I would do that after recording. Your morning routine doesn't have to be too complicated. Put the basic things in it and do them every single morning. Make it 30 minutes, not too long. That's just fine. They say days are made out of mornings and your life is made out of days, so your morning routine is extremely important. The next thing on my list is the diet. My diet was completely ruined. I was eating sweets, I was eating a lot of pizzas, but at least I stayed within my goal of losing some weight. I was in a deficit, so yeah, that was kind of good. But the diet is not just about losing or gaining weight, it's about your health and it's about how you function. If you eat horribly, you're gonna be sluggish, you're gonna be lazy, you're gonna be Stupid. Your diet is important for how your brain functions, for your productivity, and also obviously for your health. Next thing on my list is like room and the temperature. My room there was horrible. I was living in mess. Things were on the floor, on my bed, everywhere around me, which is not completely my fault. I mean, it is, I should take accountability, but I was moving from room to room a lot during the summer, so it was harder for me to actually keep all the things in place, but I still could have done it, and I should have done it. Again, there is a reason for what people say to clean your room, and that's because a messy room is a messy mind. You think better, you work better if your room is clean. And temperature, this is maybe a little bit of a cope on my side, because you know, when it's really hot outside, it's hard to work when you're sweating. You turn on the cooling. If it's not enough, then just, you know, deal with it. I mean, I'm telling this to myself because I was the one coping, but I just wanted to put it in the video. And then you just have the small things like, you know, keeping your phone on silent mode versus on loud mode, and even down to the things like how far away your gym is from your home, because, you know, of course it's gonna be hard to get to the gym if you're far away. It's just about setting up your life in a way that it's easier for you to be productive rather than harder. And now it will be a good time to take some action. There is one thing on this list that resonated with you. There is one thing that you related to, that you were struggling with, and you're gonna take that one thing, at least one, and you're gonna fix it today. So if that was sleep, you're gonna go to sleep early today. If that was diet, you're gonna eat a little bit healthier today. Whatever it is, you're gonna take one thing and you're gonna fix it today. And then if you want, you can go down in the comments and you can write down like, okay, this is the thing that I'm struggling with. Today is the first day you change your habits. After you change that one, you're gonna go on changing other ones. You're gonna keep in mind that you need to fix all of them, and your productivity is just gonna start getting better and better and better. And once you have all the things in order, once you have all the things perfect, you're gonna start being way more productive, and the success is just gonna wait for you. And this ties into the concept that I learned from Hamza recently, which is called excellence in all areas, which is basically just having all the areas of your life in order, which includes the little things like how you wash the dishes, how you keep your room. Everything needs to be in order and good. You need to do everything good. Because if you slack off washing the dishes, you're gonna slack off in the gym, and vice versa. And that's going to matter for all the areas in your life. So don't cope telling your mom that you're not gonna clean your room because it doesn't matter. It does matter. All of these little chores and little things that you do matter, and you need to do it all with quality. That's all I had to say. If you want to watch another video from me, I made this video about anxiety. You can click it if you want. You don't have to. Whatever you do, enjoy your day, bro, and God bless you.